Oh, where did... Oh, there they are. I don't know why DOV's not inviting the team. I don't have their players added. I've got Chili added. I don't have the
I was
rest of
gonna
the
say,
team added,
there's like
though.
one person for DOV. Hello?
Yeah.
Two people? Two people for DOV.
Yeah, I just got Chili in here.
Well, three, because soccer's in spectator. Very secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
All right, now we're getting some invites coming out. Oh, thank the heavens.
There we go.
We can get rolling soon. Well, how do you think Game 2 is going to go?
I don't know. You know, it's always a toss-up because amps, you know, they're amped up, right? Because they just won. But it isn't to say that DOV can't learn and adapt and come out with a win. Although
Yeah.
I do think they should pick a different AD carry than Ezreal.
Yeah, that's where I'm
I
at
feel
with
like
it.
having a different AD carry in their first game
I think it would have been the difference.
would have made a difference. I really do. I mean, if they had had Jinx when they got that huge Baron push, I feel like they could have ended the game. Because they would have gotten through that way faster. Because Jinx just wrecks turrets.
Yeah, I think Jinx or like Kaiser or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
What pun? I didn't. Was it?
I
Did
said
I miss a
that
pun?
amp. I said amp
Oh.
was amped up.
Oh yeah. I mean, that is their team name.
I mean, I don't know.
That is actually their full team name.
It's amped up.
It is,
Well, then
yeah.
it's not my fault.
That's not even a pun.
That's not even a pun.
Why are you getting mad at? There was no pun there. Oh God.
I won't be welcome back. It's bad.
No. Amp hate everyone. Speak a lot. Blizz isn't here. All right. Well, I think you and I are ready to get rolling, and hopefully the teams are. All right. Let's see.
They are all MIA.
Apparently, it's like for some reason this week people just forgot that they're supposed to say that they're ready. You know, I've had to ask people like almost every single game this week, like, guys, are we good?
Are you good? Real life. What's that?
No one has a real life.
Shh. His cat fell into a pool? What? Of barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah?
getting itself ready for the feast tonight.
For the feast. Having some friends over where you can eat cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a heated cat keeper in my backyard.
Yikes.
It's heated by coal, and sometimes you can throw in some like I don't know like some wood.
Oh, wood. Coal and wood?
Yeah, you could do either or.
Wow. I'm shook.
Yeah, the cats are living pretty large for at least a little while.
They're at least cozy for, a second or two.
Solid 3 minutes. All right. Getting into game 2. Thank the heavens. I want to see some more gameplay. I think we're going to see the same bans we saw last. I don't think either team has anything they need to ban.
I don't think so either.
Nothing seemed overwhelming from that last game.
Nope. I'd ban Lucian. Oh, they banned Anivia. Didn't like that.
Whoa, Sam, it's your Sam, stop now so you can actually buy some tickets for the skin tonight. All right. Looks like it might be the same team comps coming out from both teams. Garen locked in, Sejuani locked in. Again, both teams say nothing was wrong there. But yeah, you are correct. That is an Anivia ban. What, Lilac?
The same comps.
Lilac's trying to get my attention. What, Lilac? How's it going? Why what? You lost everything? That's on you, buddy. You got a gambling issue.
Do we need I think you might need like a Gamblers Anonymous.
Like counseling.
Counseling. For all these poor
Oh my God,
people.
Sam, you're up to 8,000 points. It's Sam's lucky day. All right, but team comps have changed. DoV, they picked up the Kaiser. They got some damage now. Woohoo!
Yay!
And
Maokai top. I like Maokai.
I like Maokai too. That's a little bizarre to me though that they would just randomly swap because I felt like the Cho'Gath was pretty effective for them.
I agree.
And I don't think Maokai is going to be much better against the Garen than the Cho'Gath is. And oh my lord, that is a Vayne. Okay, so this is a pretty good adaptation from AMP. Because even with all that damage, they still had trouble getting through the tanks.
It's true.
Vayne don't give a crap about your tanks.
She's mean.
She's going to get Blade the Rune King, Tank Buster. She's going to get a Rage Blade, even on a character that's not Vayne, that's a Tank Buster. Because on hit is very strong against tanks. But it's Vayne, so every other auto attack she just does like 30% of your max health. It's like, oh, that's fantastic. So this is an adaptation I like, especially because DoV not known for crazy aggressive bot lanes. So are they even going to be able to punish the Vayne in the laning phase? That is the question I'm looking at right here. With an Alistar, that's going to be pretty hard. Nezumi very strong on that pick as well. What do you think the teams are going to finish out their comps with?
Alright. What hasn't been picked? Oh.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna guess a Hecarim.
That's one way to do it. Okay.
So need a support on a mid lane. I mean, I don't know what these guys play, so...
Well, Fizz and Akali are gone. Those are very Zog picks.
Okay.
And I don't think that they can get away with another Malzahar.
Yeah, I don't think that would be very good. I'm a little surprised with the Taric, but...
I would be too, but I actually think it's a great thing because Vayne's going to absolutely destroy your tanks. But if your tanks can't take damage for a couple of seconds,
but
maybe
they have a
not.
moment to get that CC on Vayne and kill her.
They do, yep. And there's not a whole lot of lockdown or crazy burst yet out of AMP to really punish a Taric and kill someone before that ultimate pops off, as long as Donnie's actually casting it in a timely manner.
Truth. Uh-oh. Time to spam
There's
the
the
Vel'Koz emote.
Literally before that happened, Lilac said in chat, "Where's the Vel'Koz?"
Where's the I just saw that. I was like...
I was about to say, I don't know where it is, and then it just got insta-locked. I'm like, oh, there's the Vel'Koz!
There it is!
That's why we have the Vel'Koz emote. Spam your causers.
Your causers. That sounds so weird. Oh my goodness. You have a lot of causers. You need to calm down.
Yeah, I really wish that we could have named our emote, since they don't let you name it unless you're actually like a partner. Because I totally would have named it Causers.
Fair. I have points for that call.
Tell you what, Lilac, I'll give you a small loan of 1,000 points.
A loan. Be careful with those.
Yep. If you waste those points immediately, then the next time you get points, I'm going to take those away from you.
Yikes. That's spoopy.
Just because you called the Vel'Koz out of nowhere. No loan for you, Bliss.
What a loan.
Bliss, you're in a coma. How can you even use your loan? Oh, that didn't work? Oh, I typed your name in wrong, Lilac. Sorry. There we go. Okay. We got 2 minutes to come up with an over-under or some kind of bet. I think we might want to do, like, game time.
Sure.
How long do you think this is going to go? Hint, 4 minutes and 27 seconds is not a good answer.
No way. I was thinking that might be the answer, though. I think they could end this game. 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go with a good old 39 minutes and 23 seconds.
You're going to lowball it this time, huh? After last game? All right.
Lowball it. I went from 4 minutes and 27 seconds to 39 minutes.
Yeah, well, this is game time, not first blood time. What if what you just said ends up being the first blood timer?
The first blood time, then I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm gonna end my career as a caster, and I'm.
We got issues.
I'm going out.
I know you guys have late game comps.
2-hour game.
This is looking a little bit too much like LCK right now. You guys need to get something going. All right. Okay. Everyone's spreading out their bets at least. That's good. It's always sucks to see everybody bet on the same side, because it's like, now you guys literally can't win anything.
Yeah.
Because I thought that the bets used to just like double whatever you put in. But then I found out it actually like bases it off of how much was on the other side.
Are you doing... I mean, it's through Stream Elements.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also thought that that's what it was, because that was what made sense, right? But then it was like it split it out based on how much was in the pool.
How much was in the pool? How much your contribution was? I'm pretty sure as well. So it's like this is too complex, guys.
Right? That's what I thought. And like a lot of my people were like, I barely get anything back, because like so many people would bet on one side.
Right.
And so they get literally nothing. And it's like, I can't fix it. I'm sorry.
I've had to start telling people, look, just lowball it on the other side. If you got 100% of that side's pot, then you're going to win a lot.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So some people start doing like little 10-point bets when everybody's on the same side.
Yep.
Next Olympic game flashes used before 3 minutes. That'd be a good one. Yeah, the God, it was yesterday. One of the teams, they did a level 1 invade onto try. It was like 5 people, and there's only one person to try. They burned 4 flashes for 1 flash, and a kill for 1 flash and a first blood. At first, it's like that's not worth, but then they just hard camped the bot lane and they just steamrolled. So I guess the 4 flashes was worth it because they got a huge advantage in the long run. But at first, it's like that's not worth. That's a no.
That does not end up being in your favor, friend.
All right, Spoder's going for smite again.
Oh yeah, he wants to impress you. Are you impressed?
I'm a little worried because he also has phase rush, which was his argument for rushing Abyssal Mask first last time. He's like, I got Abyssal Mask first item so I could proc phase rush better. And I went, oh god.
Oh no.
Which at first I thought that doesn't even work, but apparently the bonus damage from Abyssal Mask applies as an upgrade. It's not like applied before. So it does actually hit after, which makes it proc phase rush that much sooner. But that's still a terrible first item on Garen, even if phase rush is your argument for it, because you just run at them like, I don't know. I could go on for days, and I have already since he did it. So I'm trying to let it go.
Never again, please.
All right, spectator did fail, so I'm gonna have to find these guys and spectate them.
Yup. I'm gonna have to spectate you. It's good you can do that.
Yeah. And an instant pause. It's not a game in our league without a pause. That is a rule of thumb that we created yesterday.
I know that.
Any idea what the pause is for?
I will let you know as soon as I load in.
Okay, that's true.
See it.
In case anybody's wondering, time spent in pauses does not count towards game time. So,
Don't see it.
that's okay. Everybody wants your money, Sam.
Give me the money.
Dude, I'd kill for a land to run these tournaments on. For one, running these tournaments on land means we would actually be able to have better pause ruling. Because it's actually it's a weird thing. Most people don't know it. You can actually pause in the middle of the fight in LCS. So like for them, that's completely like fine because they have rules in place and like chat refs and everything to make sure that nobody's cheating. Whereas here, even if we had chat refs, they could still be PMing each other and cheating that way. So that's why exactly. Leagues like us actually need to enforce pause rules like this. I am in Albuquerque, Nuevo Mexico, which nobody calls it that. Not even the Mexicans. Oh my god. Sam, you did not just... Sam, my boy. How... You were winning, man. These guys are just trading points back and forth.
They are.
I don't know about Alabama. I've heard some scary things about Alabama.
Fair enough.
Plus, I wouldn't be able to work my job there. and I don't think this would be lucrative enough quite yet. How do you get more points? By watching, primarily. You get 30 points per 10 minutes, or if you subscribe, you get 90 points per 10 minutes. I know, right? Subbing also gives you a lump sum of like 250 points. Following gives you a lump sum of like 150. Every time you host us, I think you get 80. I should increase that because that's not a very good incentive. And then you just do bets and gambling and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's how.
All right, so the mid's internet wouldn't want me.
Leon.
Oh, yikes.
That's a hell of a reason to be safe in Bama. All right, but the game is starting finally. The unpause is through. Gonna get a good look at all these characters. This is gonna be pretty exciting. The only problem that I have up front with Amp's comp right now is the general lack of crowd control. Having Alistar and Hecarim being the only ones with any, really. It's going to make it a little bit hard for them to actually lock people down and keep the Vel'Koz safe if he's not positioning well. On top of that, he went Comet, which these days we've actually been seeing a lot of Glacial Augment. That's a very, very scary build because it does a lot of crowd control and slowing. So
Yep, saw that. And whatever pro one it was, I don't know.
Yeah, Bjergsen's been doing it. I think yesterday someone did it in our tournament as well.
Did they?
I think someone's been doing it in our tournament. And it worked out pretty well for him. It was Business Trooper, I think. Maybe it wasn't Business Trooper. I don't remember. No, Business Trooper didn't play yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Who was it? I don't know. Oh my god, Rev is balling. He just got up to second. Nice. Yeah, 100T is still number one. I think 100T still has 100,000 points. Alright, well, I don't expect too much to happen in this game compared to last game. In the early game, at least. I think it's going to be a pretty similar pacing. Maybe stuff around topside, because Garen with the phase rush is probably going to be a little bit more aggressive since he can really run at the Maokai. But beyond that, should be pretty slow paced.
Hecarim's making himself at home in the enemy jungle.
Yeah, that invade is pretty ballsy actually, especially because at this point, most of his lanes don't have lane priority. But he did get a ward on his own blue buff, so he's able to tell where the enemy is, and getting the ward onto the entry in that jungle actually played it pretty safe.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart.
Definitely a good way to do that. And Hecarim, oh my god, no, he still got it. Okay, but now Reinhardt's actually in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to fall quite yet. Forced to flash away, though. Yeah, got to be a little bit more careful there. Donnie's going to get hit by the headbutt and the knockup as well.
Doesn't do much, though.
Taric shields are strong.
Right?
And normally when we see Azumi on All-Star, it's a pretty aggressive lane coupled with like a Tristana or something. Vayne not really able to go full aggro like the Tristana is.
Yeah, definitely not.
But they might still be able to find a way. You know, Reinhardt is in a lot of trouble. Here comes Hecarim. He does not have flash anymore, but a good Trist advance is going to be able to slow up that dash, but I think he might still fall. Now Squirtle is going to dash in. The Arctic Assault going to miss as he's flashed over. Now Chili trying to get something here, but he's not able to get the last auto attack for the Permafrost. He actually does finally land it, but now he's getting low. Natsume not able to finish off the kill, though. Zok has made his way to the top side, though. Is he able to get any snipes off? No, not quite. And first blood over to AMP. It's going to help them start steamrolling this game. And that is a little reminiscent of AMP's old playstyle when they had Bliss. Who again, will be back next week, is they would just Bliss with his ridiculous warding tendencies, would always help out Spoder a lot, right? Because Spoder's a very aggressive player, so Bliss gets wards up, he ganks a lot. Oh, but Donnie's going to be get hit with a lot there. Now Chijiro actually might be taking the worst end of this trade as the passive stacks the plasma, able to finish off the kill. AMP, we're not expecting that. But Kai'Sa, despite being such a strong late game champion, has a very good early game.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mistype that on the slots? I'll fix that. All right. Let's... Where is that? There we go. Now it's fixed. Next time it comes up. And sadly, because of his roam, Zog is falling quite behind in farm.
Indeed.
Very unfortunate situation to be in. Flash out from Heartshaker. Yeah, that was a really well done flash there. Now that's going to make this lane a little bit easier for Zog. He's able to hopefully shove that in, get a little bit of lane control. So I think, because Spoder told me that the smite was specifically for phase rush, I think his plan is Bomby Cinder will help proc phase rush, whatever's for spell as will, and then he can just smite somebody. And that should get the last hit for phase rush off. Which to me still seems pretty silly, but oh my god, lots of damage coming out on Zog. The heal being used, and he's going to go pretty darn low, but the Arctic Soul and the Flail should be enough to finish off Heartshaker even with his W. He's going to fall down. Zog gets the snipe with the ult off. That was close.
It was.
That is good, because that is what DoV is pretty much going to need, is they need Zog to be in a good spot for this game, and they also need Stalker. And both of them being a kill up in their lane, it's going to be really good for them. Nazumi in a little bit of trouble. Dazzle's going to land. He's taking a good chunk of damage, actually. So I just don't think AMP can really fight in this bot lane.
Yeah, it's rough. That Taric.
Yeah. The Taric, I feel like Taric does pretty well into All-Star. And I think...
Yeah, I think so, too.
I think that Kai'Sa is just a lot better in the early game than Vayne. Even pretty similar late game.
And it's pretty obvious, like, when the bot lane's going to engage, and especially with his ult.
Yeah.
It's just like, they're engaging, and you know when to use it.
Reinette's in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the ultimate from Natsume, and that is going to be kill onto the Maokai. Yeah, that's where DoV needs to start putting a little bit more focus on, is maybe their top side have Liquid Chili kind of try and help cover that lane if he can. But, I mean, DoV's still getting a lot done bot, right? This tower is taking a good chunk of damage. They're still winning the poke. And just because Natsume is constantly topside, they're forfeiting a lot of their late game potential. In the early game, at least, where I feel like Spoder would be getting, maybe not kills, but at least an advantage in the top side, even without all the camping from Hecarim. Heartshaker, though, is in a lot of trouble. Liquid Chili does have all if he needs it, but here comes the Hecarim. Are they able to turn this around? The W doesn't land, but the disintegration rate is out, burning through all that resistances. Now Liquid Chili trying to get here. He used the ult to try and disengage from Natsume. He's going to get out just fine. Not even close, I swear. Could have been worse.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, the thing that's surprising me right now is actually how well Reinette's farming in the situation. Ooh, nice dazzle. Yeah, Reinette actually farming very well right now, even despite being down 2 kills. He's out. He's even farming with the Garen.
Yeah, he was outframming him.
He was ahead by 2, now he's down by 2. It's pretty much even. And he's not even actually struggling in the 1v1 as long as Hecarim's not there, so... He's in a good spot. I think he's going to be pretty healthy come mid to late game, as long as nothing too much happens to him. In fact, it looks like he might have found a bait onto Spoder on the Decimating Smash, or, sorry, Arcane Smash. Not going to get enough done. The ult, not really useful there either. A little bit of a sad time. Spoder finally has a Thunderhulk finished. That's interesting. I don't feel like he needs to rush the Thunderhulk.
I don't think so.
Oh, but Reinhardt stuck around just a little bit too long. Here comes the Hecarim. Every time you step past that middle, nice use of the Twisted Advance. But the ultimate in, are they able to finish off even with all that? He's not going to get out in a Liquid Chili in a little bit of a rough spot. Hopefully can't 1v2 that situation. Nice try from Reinhardt. But,
yeah.
Not quite there. He's doing a really good job, actually. He's countering the Hecarim engage every single time with his W. But just not quite enough. Liquid Chili needs to be careful. He does have his passive. If he's able to get a nice Arctic Assault off onto Natsume, he's going to get pretty low. One more tower shot's all it needs. He's not going to get it, though. That is unfortunate. This is when Zog wishes he still had his ult as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like Reinhardt just needs to... He should be content right now, just having Garen's push into him, right? Because Garen's not going to get a roam off. I mean, he can try. It's not going to be very effective, right? So as long as Maokai can keep that minion wave kind of like right from his tower, he's not going to get dove. And he's not really going to be in a whole lot of worry about a Hecarim coming up. So kind of wish that we were able to see that. Now Donnie actually stepping forward, misses the dazzle. He might be in a lot of trouble. Forced to flash away as the Silver Bolts are starting to proc up. Soccer also going to get hit by the Condemn, but here comes the ultimate from the Taric. Flash in, stun up onto the Vel'Koz. He's going to go down. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, a nice double dazzle. Might be enough to start the fight, but Soccer may be sticking around a little bit too long. He goes down as the third hit from Juju. Able to find themselves a kill there. A little bit unfortunate for DoV. Maybe got a little bit too confident in that bot lane fight. I feel like as soon as that first dazzle missed and they had to burn that Taric ult, they should have bolted.
Just backed off, yeah.
Make like Usain and bolt. Now that was a bad pun.
I was gonna say, okay, if you guys don't give him crap for that, would you give me?
They don't give me crap because they know I'm the one with power. I can ban them if they don't like my puns.
Fair enough, I suppose. You gotta suck up to the owner. I get it.
It's a little bit of the fear, but the Condemn not going to be enough to stop the Dow, so they're going forward, trying to finish this off. I think the Plasma is going to be enough to find the kill.
There you go, Lilac. We'll call you out. He's not scared.
Yeah, Lilac's staff, so...
Oh. Well...
And here comes Reinhardt in a little bit of trouble. Is Natsume going to use the ult in the wrong direction? Probably not going to be able to find a kill here, but should at least be able to zone off of the wave. Heartshaker trying to get in on this action.
Ooh.
And with the center ratio, he might be able to find a kill as Zog's burning really low. Spoder wants to get in. A flash in from Nazumi, but oh my god, the stopwatch. And no, the ult hit on the wrong person. Now Nazumi's going to be falling down here. Spoder wants trying to dive this, but he's getting pretty slow. Look what Chili doing his job there. It's going to be a 1-for-1, but... Oh, God, that feels bad.
It does.
It was a good roam up from Nazumi. But, it was also a good stopwatch from Zog. Zog's really good at stopwatches.
The stopwatch was on point, but it was not enough to save him, unfortunately.
Yeah, Zog is the stopwatch god. I'm just having flashbacks. I don't remember what week it was. It was like week 2 or something. They fight a team 5-man dove him. He stopwatched all their CC and then like got a max range flash over a wall.
Yikes.
And they burned like 3 ultimates trying to catch him.
Dang. Always feels bad as the team. You're like, what happened?
Right. It's like, guys, do we have to use all of her crowd control at once?
Right. Right. It's like, what? Do we actually just blow everything for one person? And not even
he
get
flashed
them?
out?
And He just gets away? Okay.
Yeah. Good memories of Zog. Chichiru, though, looking like she's trying to bait out a little bit of an engage.
Oh, I missed again.
Yeah.
But nothing happened.
Yeah, AMP are starting to get them sidesteps off.
Yep.
I don't think DoV should really be trying to make these big fights anymore in the bot lane. It's good, but ooh, maybe down here, though, in this jungle, they can actually get something done. The slow's on from the Xerath with his ult. He might be able to find the kill, but Heartshaker dodging in and out, just going to put himself in the range of the enemy, though. Natsume not able to escape either as the Arcane Smash can really slowing up. The flails down. Are they able to get the last shot? He ults away! And Natsume barely dips and dodges long enough to make it out of that fight. Looks like bot lane, though. Nazumi, is he going to try it? No. He looked like he was going to try it. He might have just been trying to bait out a dazzle.
Yeah. Tarek and his dazzlingness.
I know.
I used to hate Tarek.
He did? How could you hate Tarek?
Oh, yeah. I hated him.
Everybody
I was like, what
Tarek.
kind of champion BS is this?
Oh, like you hated his kit, or you hated, like, him?
Everything.
Okay.
I just thought he was a stupid idea. I was like, why does he have long flowing locks and a pink skin? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's fair. I love me some Tarek. He's very off-putting, but pretty wonderful at the same time.
Yeah, I finally gave in and played a game with him, and I was like, oh, all right, he's pretty cool.
You were like, gems. I missed that because that's not in him anymore with the rework, right? He doesn't talk about gems anymore.
No, not really.
That's so sad. That was Tarek.
My worst fear is Warwick. That's where I hate Warwick.
Tarek is a pretty wonderful dude.
He is a wonderful dude. I've grown to love him.
I think Tarek and Trundle both seem like pretty nice fellas.
There's some pretty good fellows there.
Yeah, DoV, though, recognizing that Nazumi's not in this lane, just going to straight up try and take this tower, trying to force Chijiru off, but now with the minion wave gone, they're going to get it low, but definitely not taking it quite yet. Definitely going to move Sedge over, see if they can force this down. Hecarim's not close enough, so...
They know, though. They've got their vision.
They know. But are they going to respect it? Anyways, it looks like they're still trying to clear out the wave. Soccer actually drew aggro, but he's still trying to take the tower. Arctic Assault to stop the All-Star and a TP in from Maokai as well. You should probably cancel that. You already got the tower there, bud.
I was going to say,
but here comes the Zerath. Is he able to find the snipe? Is he able to get the last hit? He does! Zog! On the Zerath. Looking like Chris Kyle out here. Oh, I think he just mentioned gems.
Maybe.
I think he just said gems hurt, don't they? I could have.
Gems hurt.
That's what it sounded like. I don't know what he said. He either said gems or gyms.
I doubt he said gyms. So I'd be a little confusing if he said gyms. So I'm gonna go with gems.
Yeah, and I guess he said that. Spoder proxying doesn't have a wave, so can't get the turret on this one. Should get it next wave though. Unless he, wow, is he actually just gonna straight up? He's gonna respect that. That's interesting. No, he's going back. You want Shiv top to come back? Yeah, I would like Shiv top. I want Shiv and Hecarim top to come back. Hecarim's getting a little bit of pro play top lane again, but it's not like dominant enough for me to say that I should really play it. Well, I think this game might be similar to last game in that it could definitely go 47 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think it very well could. Both teams are playing pretty decently and getting good kills here and there.
Yeah, they definitely are. I'd say the fact that Soccer and Zog are sitting on gold compared to all the gold pretty much being on Spoder for AMP really bodes well for them.
Yeah, I mean, Vel'Koz is kind of struggling in lane, he's 0-4, but he's not behind in CS.
Yeah. Also, worth noting, Vayne is going for the crit build rather than the Rage Blade. Oh, Natsume forced to jump out of there. Now Nazumi in a little bit of trouble. He does use the Unbreakable Will and a nice knockup. Going to be stalling out this fight with the flash in. Are they able to find Chijiro? The Glacial Prison is going to land with the exhaust. They really want this as the Killer Instinct in from Soccer. Are they able to finish off Chijiro? All it takes is one more hit. There he goes. Pickup kill there. Now it looks like AMP decided to try and get the Herald, but they're getting a little bit routed by DoV as Reinat's doing a good job stalling this out. Soccer's found his way in. Is he able to pick up anything here? All it takes is a couple more hits onto them, but a nice knock up from the Vel'Koz. Looking like he wants to take this, but without his ult, maybe it's just going to be a trade of kills. As actually DoV gets the worst end of the fight, and AMP find themselves on Herald.
I did not expect that, I'll be honest. I was like, oh, DoV just got this.
Yeah. Well, they did a really good job taking down the bot lane. But then they just didn't really route themselves properly around that wall. And Reinat, having gone over with the, I believe it was the Blast Cone, definitely got out of position.
I feel like that was a little bit of an accident almost, because he looked a little bit like, I didn't want to do that. He just kind of stood there for a second.
Yeah, he either didn't mean to do it, or he thought that it was only like Vel'Koz over the wall. He's like, this is going to be easy. And then he saw that there were more people. He's like, oh, God, like, you got to be kidding me.
What is this?
So
I'm not prepared.
This is not what I signed up for. Well, I mean, game's close still. Herald did go over to AMP. We'll see if they use it like they did last game.
Yes.
Drop it one lane, get turret in the other.
I mean, as long as it's useful in getting a turret, can't complain too much.
That's all that matters. Looks like they might be trying to focus down on the bot side. DoV not really expecting any kind of sudden macro play. So Reinat now in a 1v3 situation, trying to use his ult to get out. Going to use the Twisted Advance to get back underneath the tower, but too much true damage coming out from the Vayne. He's going to fall down. Sat Magic not helpful at all right there. So he's going to die.
Nobody's coming down to answer them.
No. DoV, though, look like they want to try and make a play. The flash over wall not going to land, and DoV... They got something, but they need to go answer that Herald, because...
That's what I'm saying.
They've got 3 mid. They're finally moving down, but that's going to get off at least another charge.
Yeah. Oh, she's staying.
Yeah, I think the Kaiser staying top is good. And maybe they can actually get here. AMP not wave clearing this well enough. So they're only going to get 1 tower with the Herald. Tarek actually able to keep the Garen off of that. And so he's actually going to get spun on like crazy. A lot of damage coming out from the Garen. He's going to get the ult off. He's got like 7-0. Yep, phase rush coming in strong right there.
7-0. Oh my goodness.
He's pretty fed right now.
He is.
Again, most of the people watching probably know this, but since you don't follow us too much, what do you think Garen's pick ban presence is in our league?
Yikes. 73%.
You're 3% off. It's 70%.
Oh, I was so close.
You're pretty close, yeah. Garen has been in 73% of the games in either a ban or a pick.
Yikes.
That's before this weekend. This weekend might have changed it because we haven't done our stats yet.
Fair. To 73%?
You never know. We'll have to see, maybe. But yeah, he's got a pretty high presence, and it's sitting at a 65% win rate as well.
65, that's pretty good.
65% win rate across 25 games played. So probably makes sense why he's playing. Who's casting? If you look at the top left corner, I put it on screen for us. Well, assuming you know who I am, because I'm Hamcam, and then the guest caster is listed on the screen. That way people can know without asking. DoV still only 1,000 gold behind. Game's about as even as it can be. Heartshaker's in a little bit of trouble. Zog's going to try and get this. Oh my god, the ultimate from Sejuani going to lock him down in places. They're trying to find their way onto the Vayne as well. The Condemned's going to push them out. Maokai behind them, but she's actually able to get out still as the Cosmic Radiance comes in just a little bit early, I think, as a nice knockup as well. And here comes the Hecarim, finally made his way into the fight. So much damage as he charges his way in, able to fear the rest of the team back into the Garen, and now DoV are falling like trees.
Yikes.
That was what looked like a good fight.
It did.
And then DoV just could not finish off the Vayne.
Yeah, Vayne.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And I'm just amazed that, like,
right.
I feel like AMP shouldn't have this much damage or power in these fights, but somehow they are.
But it's like nobody's focusing the Vayne, like they said, you know? They just, like... She was allowed to sit back and poop.
Are AMP gonna pause? The last time AMP had a jungler DC on them, they just played through it. They didn't care. Granted, they were like 10k up.
Oh,
but they played through it and they won.
I was like, huh? That's surprising. I mean, I would at least pause and been like, you gonna come back? No? Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, they tried to focus Vayne there. They got a lot of CC off, but Vayne just...
They did. There was a mess. There was a lot going on. But
they weren't able to finish her off. Doesn't even have a QSS, so she still managed to make it out. And then...
Well, I think the Hecarimalt really was just...
That's what finished the fight off, yeah. Because Hecarim charged in, he got a kill off. And then his Fear, he placed it really well. So he actually ended up pushing the whole team back into the Vayne and the Garen who was spinning.
Mm-hmm.
And now AMP are winning.
GG for that team fight.
Yep. So this game is looking pretty close still. Could go either way.
Just like last game.
It's like last game, but with a gold lead, I would say it's probably a little bit AMP favored.
Yes. I would say as well, with a 9-0 Garen. What the heck? This man needs to chill out.
Yeah, he likes his Garen. He's pretty.
I can see that.
He's pretty decent on it. When he's building properly.
When there's no Abyssal Mask.
There's no Abyssal Mask. I'm a little amazed that Tarek went for the Bramble Vest. So I don't feel like there's any major source of heal. I mean, Vayne's going to be healing with Blade of the Rune King. But that's the only, like, auto-attack-based healing that's going to be happening. That's the only reason you ever get Bramble Vest.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Vayne is really focusing down the Tarek. Or, like, able to live because she's focusing on the Tarek. That is correct, Selenara. I will not let you co-cast if you just come on and flame everybody. That's why I don't let a lot of people cast.
Yeah, I'm a nice person. Usually.
Sometimes. When people share their food with you, you're nice.
When you share your food, I am the nicest person ever.
Yeah. All right. Well...
There, you didn't share your food with me, so I'm not really sure why I'm being nice.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. I might have FedEx some to you without telling you.
True.
That would probably be a very big concern for you, though.
It would be. I'd be like, so tell me, how do you know where I live?
I would just send it to Games XP.
I mean, that's true. I mean, that's a safe bet.
I could probably just find the address on Google.
Very, very easily. Very easily.
You'd flame me too much, Clovers? I don't think you could actually flame me, Clovers. Who's the White Shadow? I don't think I've seen you around in our chat before. So, welcome if you haven't been here much before. My Zach is under average.
Oh no! Ooh. Don't do this.
I don't know if you want to come at me like that one, man.
Don't go down this road.
I don't know, man. I think if I knew how to jungle, because I'm garbage at jungle. If I knew how to jungle, I could probably make at least 1 tier higher than I am right now.
With your sweet Zach.
Yeah, I have a hard time watching other Zach players, and it's not because like I don't know, I have like champion knowledge, but I just like some reason when I play him, like my game knowledge just goes out the window. Yeah. Like I turn into like your average Riven player when I play Zach. I'm just still like doing all this like fancy stuff, and I'm just like actually ruining the game for my team. All right, well, Natsume did reconnect. Hopefully we get going here. Yeah, Zach jungle is pretty bad right now. Zach in general is not good right now. He's too easy to counter champion-wise.
Well, people don't know how to counter him, then you do pretty well.
Yeah.
I saw that the jungler was logging back in now, so...
Yeah, and he did reconnect.
That's good. We should be seeing an unpause soon.
One would hope. You never know. I would definitely like to get unpaused because I want to see how this game ends. We still got 15 minutes until we hit that over-under.
I was actually going to ask that. How much pause time do teams get? Do they get a certain amount?
15% if we remember to count.
Gotcha.
Who paused last game?
That's a good question. Who did pause?
I'm pretty and who paused at the beginning of this game? Yeah, AMP paused last game, didn't they? The hard part is like when the teams don't like. They're supposed to tell me what's happening, but they don't.
Yeah.
And then like so like if I don't know which team paused, like I can't be like
yeah.
So kind of in this kind of situation where we don't know who paused at the beginning. Last game, I'm pretty sure it was AMP who paused.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been AMP the whole time.
I think so. I think they're running out of pause time.
They are 4 minutes left. Is what they're saying in chat.
Okay.
But looks like we're getting an unpause.
All right, woohoo! And we're rolling. And again, DoV mostly staying in this through CS leads. They've got CS lead in the mid lane. Top lane's fairly even, and bot lane's a little bit ahead. So that's why the gold lead doesn't look as big as it maybe should be. I'd expect at least another 1.5, 2,000 gold lead here with these kind of differences. But who fed the Garen? All of DoV apparently.
Everyone.
Mostly Maokai, but he did get camped by the Hecarim. Maybe he should have warded up and played a little bit more safer. Who knows? But that is going to be a big pain for DoV trying to deal with that Garen, especially because his W just grants him straight up damage reduction. So armor pen doesn't help there. You need true damage if you want to punch through that. How do you get more points? You gamble, my man.
This league promotes gambling.
Yeah, dude. Hey, see that? You're already up to 60 points.
Oh, goodness. Yikes.
Yeah, it looked like they might want to take a fight, though, as Natsume going to try and find his way onto Soccer. He's a little bit deep compared to the rest of the team as he's starting to get hit up, but the ultimate out from him should help him escape. Now Zog trying to use his ult to get a little bit of long-range poke. I don't think DoV can really take this fight right now. They need to play a little bit safe with Soccer being so low. It looks like they're going to go for it anyway. Natsume is off on the side, but just no damage coming out on to the Garen quite yet. But a flash in from Izumi. A 3-man Pulverize going to start this fight off well, but he's actually going to burn down quite quick as his ult's not coming out yet. There is a little bit of a late ult from the Taric, not used at a great time, and most of their carries are already dead. There goes the Sejuani as well, and AMP barely alive in this fight. No one falls.
Yep.
Oof.
That was good from Alistair, but I don't know, like, the team didn't seem like they were prepared for it.
They didn't, but To be fair,
but it worked out.
DoV didn't seem prepared either because they just kind of let him leave.
They did. It's true.
And I was actually surprised that DoV stuck around there so long because, again, Amp's comp is pretty good at fighting those choke points with a Vel'Koz.
Yep.
So, we'll see if this keeps going in Amp's favor. With the Baron, this should help them get a pretty big lead. Now sitting at about 6K. It was like 2,000 before that. 4 kills and a Baron later. Now they've got a real advantage in this game.
Guess that's what happens.
It's almost like getting kills in Baron gives you gold.
No, I don't understand that concept.
Taking Baron should cost you 300 gold.
I think it should. I mean, you're killing a living thing.
Right.
That loves you for who you are.
That is murder. And it may look like he's spitting bile all over you, but that is what we call, I don't want to say that.
Life juice.
I was going to say love juice, but life juice is a little bit cleaner.
Love juice. Yikes. Yeah.
So, AMP versus DoV. It's going great.
Yikes.
They're going to...
Yeah, here it is.
They're going to be pushing up on this turret. They need to kind of group up, though, before they can get anything done, so DoV going to be able to get a pretty good clear off for the time being. And Garen, being 9-0, should be able to put up a pretty good split push, too. There's just no great answer right now from DoV.
Yeah.
Vayne's getting pretty close to that IE. That'll help out a little bit. I still think that the Rage Blade would kind of be like the ideal build, just because you just get so many Silver Bolt procs off. But she can probably at least get that after that, and then just literally only be doing true damage because of the IE crits mixed with Silver Bolts every other hit. So it's a little bit of a more prolonged late game build, but is still a pretty decent one, as we are seeing a bit of an engaged Zai is used a little bit earlier from Zog. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a little early.
I was just saying earlier how he's normally really good with his stopwatches and Zanyas. But a little bit early there. Heartshaker, though, getting really low as now they're trying to find their way onto the Vayne as well. But they need to worry about that bot lane as well as the disintegration rate. Turns the fight around. Now Chijiro running back in. Is Mizu able to find in with a headbutt? Gets the pulverize. Here comes the ultimate from Tarek. Not going to be able to find it in time to save his teammate. Is now they're on the run. Hecarim still pushing up on that bot lane. True damage from Chijiro. Going throw it on to Reinhardt. This doesn't matter how much defense you have, but a nice dazzle. Gonna slow that up. And the Catherine Rain, not quite enough to finish off Spoder either.
Oh my
And another turret goes down to the Hecarim. He's destroying the base right now.
Dead?
Here comes Vel'Koz as well. They're in with the Baron onto the backside of this. Soccer and Donnie need to get something off here, but Soccer's so low. Is he going to be able to do it? Here comes Natsume. Gets another Q off, but he might be burning down. No! DoV just give too much time to the Hecarim, and they're going to get beaten by AMP 2-0.
Dang, I did not even see that they were getting backdoored. Wow.
That was crazy.
Hey, it was under.
It was under.
Hey.
It was under.
Hey.
Go ahead and give people their points. Most people voted over. But most of the money was on under, even though more people voted over.
Nah. Dang money.
Still, money into people's pockets.
It's true. Wait, where's my money?
I don't know. Did you bet?
I don't want to talk about it.
You're the one who asked the question. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a quick look at numbers. These damage numbers suck.
Yeah, a bit. Only 20k from Vayne.
I thought more happened. Apparently not. 22k from Kai'Sa being the most. Not enough to win the game. As went pretty even. Garen did only 1,000 more damage than Maokai. Like, apparently this game was a lot closer than it looked.
Apparently.
Because everyone's damage numbers besides the junglers were pretty much dead on even. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Did Xerath literally never auto-tech a champion? Physical damage dealt to champions. He never auto-attacked a champion.
Not once?
Not once. No physical damage dealt to champions. No auto-attacks came out from Xerath. That is
wow.
That is commitment impressive. To your spells.
Right? Like, that is something else.
The sad thing is, Xerath gets more mana back from his passive when he auto-attacks a champion compared to a minion.
Yikes.
So that, like, there's reason to auto-attack people with Xerath.
There's
but
reason.
I'm not going to say that that's what lost them the game, because there were much bigger problems there. But that is actually a funny thing to look at. But MVP, what do you think?
Well, once again, Spooter kind of wrecked the top lane. However, I do feel like the Hecarim was,
I think,
a bit more overall impactful in fights and stuff.
I think Spoder got the numbers. I don't think he deserved enough. That came out a little rude. I think Natsume hard carried that game. I think the ganks up top got Garen fed. I think the split push bottom won them the game, right? Zero was just like, oh, it's a Hecarim. He can't take towers with Triforce and Sterix.
You wrong.
you wrong. So I think Natsume gets game MVP.
I agree.
What do you think about set MVP though? Because we still have to decide that.
Set? Oh no, that's too hard.
That's a toughie.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Nezumi did land some nice combos.
He did.
I don't know if it was enough, but
I don't know. I think this game was a really rough game for Nezumi because they did not do well bot lane this game for most of it.
No.
And I think a lot of that was on how Nezumi was playing. He got some good combos off in the mid game, but I think this game for Nezumi was a lot less impressive than game one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what Natsume played in the first game.
It
was the Vi.
Zed? No, Vi.
It was the kind of okay Vi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know set MVP. That's really hard.
Yeah.
Because Sajira and Nezemi felt almost like non-factors this game.
Yeah, I don't think that Vayne was, I don't know, enough.
All right, let's go ahead and ask the stream then. see what their opinions are. I don't want to put this one on 50-50, but what do you guys think for MVP this time? I want to see some more opinions so we can formulate something because I'm a little hard. I'm stuck on this one.
Not soon.
You can't vote for yourself. I mean, you can. You got to give me a reason. Okay. Yep, I knew the stream wasn't going to be helpful.
Yeah. You guys are really helpful.
Not a single person that was in the game.
Bitcoin should be MVP.
Yeah, Bitcoin was the meme MVP from last season.
Got you. Could just go with the top laner who had good stuff both games, even though he wasn't instrumental necessarily in their victory. I mean, he did.
Game one, he did do a lot.
He did do a lot.
He stole Dragon.
It's true.
He tried to secure Baron.
He at least tried. So you have to give him points for trying. He did his best to impress you with his smite.
This is so hard. I think yeah, I probably would have to give it to Spoder for set, honestly. Even though he didn't get either game MVPs, I think game one he did pretty well. This game he did really well. I felt like Natsume didn't do a whole lot in game one. So probably I don't know.
Is that your final decision?
Deal or no deal?
Deal?
That's so hard. Probably give it to Spoder, though. Yeah, Spoder made you pick Vi. You can pick whoever you want, man. Unless he locked it in for you. Let's go ahead and give it. Yeah, I know. We're getting outraged for giving it to Spoder, but we'll give it to the good old Spoder.
See that?
You have to get a 6-man knockup, Nizumi.
Yeah, sorry, my friend.
Nizumi, we gave you game 1 MVP. You just didn't do a whole lot on the Yellow Star. You had like a good knockup, but like the rest of the game felt pretty mediocre for you.
That's how I quit. Sorry, my friend.
All my plan. It's all part of the plan. Now AMP can never win playoffs. No, I'm kidding. Let's go ahead and message good old Spoder. Nizumi, you've won like three set MVPs. You've won more set MVPs than like anyone else on your team. Like sometimes I think we give you too many MVPs. All right, well here comes Spoder. Spoder, man.
Just so you know, me and Nezumi are tied for MVPs now. This is my third.
Okay. I think I've given him 3. Has he gotten 3 or 2? I think he's been 3.
He don't matter. Did you not see the impactful plays that he did? There was none. He
Savage.
Well.
So AMPS is looking for a new support, by the way. So if you would like to join the team, DM Spoder 1. The numbers are 1045. All right.
All right. Well,
Cam will play Zach support.
I'll play. Yeah, dudes. I'll play that Zach support.
Yeah, he got you.
All right.
I'll cast while I'm playing. All right. Well,
why not?
Congrats on the 2-0, sir. You guys had 3 losses in a row, which was pretty painful to see.
Dark times.
Dark times. But you guys.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
You guys finally won your first set without Bliss, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Well, wait, no. You guys, Bliss wasn't even a starter on your team the first week. Never mind. Right?
We kind of were all over the first week.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys don't need Bliss. Yeah, keep him benched.
Keep him out.
Well, I'm pretty sure this puts you back in first place. It was a short-lived run at second place for you guys, but you're now at 9 wins. Rockport's still sitting at 8. Which means up until Rockport plays their game on Wednesday against Goo Factory, you guys are going to be back in first. Feels good, man.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Hard fought. But definitely still looking like you might have a good shot at securing the number 1 seed. How are you guys feeling about that with only 2 weeks left going into the next couple weeks?
We were kind of in a huge rut. Me personally, as a top laner, I felt that I couldn't really impact the map as much when we were on that 3-loss streak.
Yeah.
And it really sucked for me because I was kind of like a walking word when it came to mid and late game. And when you talk trash within the Discord server, you're expected to back it up, right?
Yeah.
And you can't talk trash and then last week in the 2 people you laned against where you feel like you completely outperformed both of them in lane. Like you can't be the best when they outshine you when it comes to mid and late game. So getting back on the winning side in the winner's circle rather, and popping off with my favorite champion, which they disrespected me, first of all, for not banning it. Second of all, I think it gives us momentum now that we're going to be full strength into the rest of the regular season and then playoffs. So I'd say we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, that leads well into my next question. I mean, next week you guys fight against Olympic Gaming, the dark horse that could be, right? They're coming up strong. They only got like 1 win the first half of the split, and now they're like looking like possibly the 4th best team in the league. I don't know if they'll get that kind of standing, but I think they've got legitimate semifinals potential. So how are you guys feeling about that, especially with their very unique style of just bot lane dominance?
I think our bot lane's better. So I trust in Nezumi and Chajuru. They have carried me in a lot of games. And if we were to play a league game and someone had a gun to my head and said, who's going to be your overall team, my bot lane would be Dango and Nezumi. So I'm okay with it. I think that they can handle themselves. And I feel confident going in with Bliss coming back.
That's pretty good, definitely. Because it is a little bit scary with how much pressure they put down. But if trust in that bot lane definitely is well placed, they are probably the best bot lane in the league. How
they played in other leagues together, and they get hard all the time. So I'm sure it's nothing new for them.
Yeah. I wouldn't assume it to be. What was it? Yesterday you told me you had something new.
Mm-hmm.
You said
for Garen.
with the smite. I assume that's so that you can smite them, and that'll help you proc the phase rush.
That okay. So I didn't take phase rush post to the game, and that actually could have been really bad. Fortunately, I was able to get 2 items before my lane ended, which was really good because I didn't necessarily get punished too much. But yeah, I smite and I proc phase rush, and it gives me more tank scaling.
Yeah.
So I can go toe to toe when it comes to frontlining with someone like Cho'Gath or Maokai. But I'm also doing damage like a carry, since Garen.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I mean, it's interesting. It's
damage, ham cam.
It's pretty dumb. I think it's silly that you can do that much damage as a person with that much defensives. But I found it funny when you said I felt like I wasn't impacting the map, so your solution was to not take teleport. Which, I mean, it's working out. Teams aren't punishing you by getting the right or the DoV because it's only the first game we played with it. But
it's not like I was overextended in lane though, because I kind of put myself in a position where instead of trying to be more aggro, I focused mainly where the jungler was or where I thought he was.
Yeah.
And if I thought he was top side, I wouldn't even show myself. I would hide in the brush mostly. Game 2, everything went according to plan, and Dallas did a really good job. He played out of his mind on Hecarim. And it's kind of funny because I really didn't trust that pick over with him on it, and he proved me wrong. He stepped up today, especially. He even got a back door, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, the last push was pretty strong. Do you got anything to say, Buffaloes?
I mean, not much. I don't really know you, but you did great on Garen. Good job.
Thank you. I would like to say that we are looking to trade Bliss, so PM me your trade offers.
Yikes.
All right. Thank you.
All right, well, again, congrats on the 2-0, sir. Congrats on reclaiming first place ever so shortly. We'll see how Wednesday goes. Because I think if Rockport win that, they'll be ahead of you again. But go ahead.
I'm gonna have Russia DDoS their computers.
My goodness.
Putting a call to your good old pal Putin.
Absolutely. He plays Garen too, you know.
Oh, I bet. Does he take Smite?
Yeah. He also builds Abyssal Mask.
Oh,
Okay. Ham's favorite.
I'm dying inside. All right, well, just for that, I'm going to remove you from the chat, sir. So adios, but again, congrats, and we'll see you next week.
Ban Garen.
Ban Garen for sure.
Every time.
Yeah, it's like every time. All right, well, there goes that. We got our skin giveaway rolling. So go out and buy your tickets, people, because we do skin giveaways here.
What? You can get a skin?
Yeah, we do skin raffles. If you've got points for enough tickets.
5 points.
The sad thing is,
Oh, look at
we
me.
got an okay amount of points. Like the
How
same.
do you buy them?
You just say exclamation point ticket, and then you say how many you want. It's 100 points per, so you can get about 12.
Okay, well, I don't need 12.
Considering people have bought 30, you probably want 12.
Nah.
If you want to win this, I do have. I still have my internal rule. If you win on a 1 ticket when other people are maxing it out, I'll give you the upgraded skin. So.
All right. See, that's worth.
You've got a 1 in 77 chance here.
It's fine. I'm confident. You know.
You're not winning.
Look. I need you to have a little faith here.
Yeah. Yeah, the same guy has won tickets like 7 times now, or won the skin like 7 times. I'm at the point where I'm just like, dude, I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not. No, you don't get it anymore.
I know
You're
you spent
done.
points on this, but no.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah, and like everyone that wins is always from the same team. It's always from a TPR.
Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, their team always wins. Oh my God, Rev! Good God! These guys are just going all out with their tickets or points today.
That's
number
spooky.
1. 100T needs to step it up.
Uh-oh, took it over.
Now you got to be a man like Sean Bear and do a 100K bid. Yeah, everyone's always just been kind of like wimpy with their bets today, where they're just like doing like 1,000 roulette or something, and just all of a sudden today everyone's just like, let's go all in, 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand.
Trying to impress the guest caster with their money.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey, good job, Spike. You got some points.
Hey, you got 100 points.
He's got enough for a ticket.
Hey, that's all you need.
Tell you what, Spike, just because you could literally only buy 1 ticket, if you win this one, I'll give you an 1820 skin. Do I have enough for that?
Goodness.
I don't think I have enough for that. I don't think I can live up to that. I can't. I'm 22 points off.
22 points.
All right. I'll buy you any 975 skin you want if you win this, Spike.
Yeah, you get to pick instead of a random one.
Yeah.
That's fair, right?
Yeah. This is a pretty low day for tickets. Come on, guys. I'm going to close this at 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Ooh, we got 15 seconds.
5:30, so it's...
I mean,
You got about 30 seconds left. Come on, do we really want Rev or Sam winning this, guys?
I'm going to win it, so I don't even know why they're trying.
Oh, Andy's putting his foot in the door.
I see that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close it up here. And
Oh, baby.
draw one or give me a drum roll. We don't normally do drum rolls, but let's
Oh,
just get one
no.
rolling. If you want, you can do it with your keyboard. Just like slap your keys a lot. That
That's why
was
super annoying.
that was perfect. That was the best drum roll I think we could have asked for. Okay, let's go to draw the winner. Who's gonna get it? I think it's lagging. And Andy! Andy with 20 tickets. Gonna win the skin.
Nice.
All right, where's Andy at?
Hold on.
I don't think you bought tickets, Prism.
He said ticket 30. I don't know what time it was.
That was
it
after I closed it.
It was after.
I had already closed
my
it, Prism.
friend. Sorry.
Oh my God, Rev!
What the heck?
I need to change the win rate of that because it's at 50%, and I think that's too high.
That's too high.
All right, I'm gonna give Andy his thing here, but I gotta change this win ratio because this is
You gotta fix this ASAP.
40 seconds or 40%. All right. What am I doing in here? Gifting center. That's what I need. Let's find us /Andy. And unlock good old mystery skin. Whew. And what do you know? Kennen MD. That's pretty fun.
Studious Kennen.
That's a pretty good Kennen skin.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of the better ones.
It's true.
I spit my cookies out when you played support, Kindred. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps us up, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That's going to close us out for the weekend. Pretty fun weekend. Standings are looking a little ridiculous right now. No clue who's going to clinch the last 2 spots in playoffs, so it'll be a good one. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks to good old H2O Buffaloes for coming in and co-casting with me for the last game there.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, we're going to close it out there. So I'll see you next week. Actually, I'll see you before next week. I think we got a patch breakdown on Tuesday if I decide to do it this time. And we'll have predictions on Thursday or Friday. So, yep. Tune in for that. And yeah, we'll see you later.